This is WFYI News Now. It's Tuesday, December 2nd, and I'm Sarah Neal Estes. Here are today's top stories around central Indiana. Indiana Republicans introduced a new congressional map Monday designed to flip the state's 2 Democratic seats for Republicans. The White House has pressured lawmakers to make that change to help Republicans retain control of Congress. As Ben Thorpe reports, yesterday Indiana's House Democrats briefly tried to stall the bill.
Democratic leadership argued that Republicans needed to get their agreement to come back into session at all, and that the session was out of order. After a motion on the matter failed, Democrats tried to call for adjournment. Democrat Ed Delaney, who represents Indianapolis, says these process concerns reflect broader problems with the proposed map.
So you're going to overturn our rules in order to shove a map down people's throats. I tell you, this is the lowest day since I've been here, and it will be your lowest day if you don't support the Democrat position on this point of order.
Despite efforts to hold up the bill, it quickly passed into committee. I'm Ben Thorpe.
International student enrollment is decreasing in the U.S. and in Indiana. Purdue University and Indiana University both reported a 14% drop in enrollment this fall. A November analysis published by the nonprofit NAFSA, Association of International Educators, reports the cost to the state is more than $25 million. As below freezing temperatures continue into this week, Indianapolis officials are initiating winter contingency plans this month and opening shelters. Samantha Horton reports one of the several changes to the plan this year is the Families with Children and Women's Overflow Shelter.
For several weeks, the city has worked to convert an empty warehouse on the west side into a temporary home for up to 180 people. With pods for families and individuals, the building also includes a lounge and child play area, a cafeteria, and indoor shower trailers. Indianapolis Office of Public Health and Safety Director Andrew Merkley says in recent years, there's been an increased number of families experiencing homelessness.
Only time will tell how many families we have calling us and needing this service. We will be triaging families to this facility who are literally living outside or in places not meant for human habitation.
The shelter will operate through March 31st. I'm Samantha Horton.
Officials also activated the new extreme weather shelter yesterday for single men at Westmore Street Methodist Church. The Indianapolis City-County Council met last night for the final time this year. Proposals that add funding for departments, including DPW snow removal and money for the Parks Department, received approval. The council also voted to adopt the city's first DORA, a designated outdoor refreshment area in Irvington that allows people to drink alcoholic beverages outside. A food distribution event happening today will offer more free, nutritious food to Indianapolis residents in need. Jeremy Rubin has more.
Indigo worked with Second Helpings to expand their Food in Transit series. Tuesday's event will be the first time it's been done during winter months. The event is hosted at the Julia M. Carson Transit Center downtown. Just like Food in Transit events in the summer, free grocery staples and produce will be made available to people who need it. And Indigo has a trip planner on its website to help figure out how to get there. The event is Tuesday, December 2nd, and begins at 4 p.m. I'm Jeremy Rubin.
3 Black Indianapolis artists are at the center of a new documentary in the works that explores themes of creativity, community, and resilience. Abriana Herron reports.
The documentary, Moving with the Spirit, guides you through the stories of local visual and mixed media artists Gary G., Israel Solomon, and Johnson Simon. It illustrates how their art helps define Indianapolis while also honoring the history that came before them. Chris Wilborn is the producer and director for the project. He says the documentary speaks to a larger story of resilience within Indianapolis's Black creative community.
And you're able to follow these men as they go through their journey of being able to defy the odds and see them come out victorious as they go through these trials and tribulations.
A trailer of the documentary was featured in this year's Butter Fine Art Fair. I'm Abriana Herron.
That's all for today's episode of WFYI News Now. Our podcast is produced by Zach Bundy with support from the news team at WFYI and public media journalists across the state. Kendall Antron produced our music, and if you liked today's episode, remember to subscribe and share. And follow WFYI on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube to get the latest updates from our newsroom anytime. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.